Here we are again doing another dodgy intro on my vlog camera. Happy New Year guys, welcome to 2020 on my channel. So I felt like I needed to put this bit in the video. If you don't want to hear me ramble and talk about some stuff before the makeup video, which is already pretty long, you can skip. I'll put like a timestamp or something, but I felt like I needed to put this in here. Originally I wasn't even going to upload this video, and then I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll just upload it. Not for any particular reason other than it being filmed so long ago. That was the only reason. I was just like, should I upload it? The makeup look is pretty generic, like it's not too holiday Christmassy. Like I feel like anyone could wear it any time of the year anyway, so I thought why not put it up. I really like the makeup look, so I thought I would do that. Yeah, anyway, I filmed this for like the Christmas holiday season. I was very busy. I worked all the way through Christmas and New Year, so I was working on like Christmas Eve, I was working on New Year's Eve, so I was very back and forth, you know, because I've got like a normal day job. Yeah, I was working back and forth, so I was going to work, leaving work, then I was away for a few days, obviously for Christmas and Boxing Day. You know, we were traveling a bit to see family, and then I'd come back and then I'd be back at work. So it was just a really busy time, and I was really stressing about this stupid bloody video. I was like, I need to get it up for Christmas, and Jared's like, you know what, just don't worry about it. It's just a makeup video. And I'm like, true, like why am I worrying about this? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna enjoy my time with my family and friends while I can anyway. And yeah, here we are. It is January. So that was my lame excuse for not uploading this video earlier. So enjoy it. It's full of juicy gossip anyway, so I feel like you guys might enjoy it. But on to the second thing, which is the Australian bushfires. I'm sure most of you are aware of what's going on in Australia. It's very scary. I'm luckily, I guess, not affected. You know, I'm still in my house. My family are all healthy and happy and are okay. None of them have been directly affected by the fires. Like, I'm all good. There's just a lot of smoke everywhere. There was a lot of smoke over Melbourne yesterday. It was quite heavy. The smell was very strong because the smoke has traveled over here. I was checking the air quality on my phone, and yeah, it said hazardous here in the area that I'm in. So I was like, fuck. So I brought my dog in, made sure he stayed inside. The smell was so strong. I actually did get a headache from the smell. I'm lucky enough that that's all I'm dealing with really, and you know, I have a house and all that kind of stuff. It is super scary, but what I'm getting at is I just didn't feel like I could film some kind of makeup video talking shit with what's going on at the moment, because this is all I'm thinking about. The bushfires have been going on for a while now, but they've just gotten obviously worse. Like, they've gotten really, really bad, to the point where people were evacuated to a beach because there was nowhere else to go because of the fires. They had to sit on the beach and get in the water because there was nowhere to go, and they were there without food and water. And oh my god, I don't want to get upset about it, but like, the videos I've seen, just very, very confronting, and I feel guilty that oh my god, why am I getting so emotional? I said this on Twitter the other night. I feel guilty that I'm so emotional. Why can't I hold it together? I feel guilty that I'm so emotional when I'm not even going through the worst of it. I'm just seeing what's happening and I can smell the smoke. I don't know if it's just because it's like really close to home. It is scary. I don't really know what else to say. I just hope this is over soon. I'm going to put donation links all down below in this video. This is the reason why I wanted to say something, because I didn't want to put this video up and not say that I filmed it a while ago, and you guys are probably like, why is this bitch so happy and chirpy and whatever with all the shit that's going on? Because I know surely someone would have said, why haven't you mentioned the fires? You've got a platform, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so I wanted to say that now, and I'm really scared that this bit's gonna be so long, and I'm trying to hold it together. And I apologize, I'm staring at myself because I'm on my vlog camera and the screen's fucking up there. I feel like I had so much more to say in this part of the video, but now my mind, I feel like, has gone blank because I got upset. As bad as it sounds, I had to kind of avoid looking at too much. I know exactly what's going on. I've seen all the videos, but I've had to stop re-looking at them and stuff like that, because I actually get very upset and I didn't expect to get so upset. I don't know, like I don't know what to say. I'm kind of lost for words at the moment. It's very scary, it's heartbreaking. I think why I'm upset is I put myself in the position of all these people that I'm seeing on the news. I feel so bad for them. As long as they're, you know, alive and healthy and happy, I guess that's the main thing. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because the video is obviously going to be so long now with this portion in there, and hopefully your mood is lifted by this video of me, you know, having a giggle, talking a bit of shit, and hopefully this part didn't bring you guys down too much. But if you can donate, even if it's just $1, it makes all the difference. So I'm going to try to leave links for everything, like New South Wales, Vic, SA, the firefighters. I'm going to try and leave all the links down there. If I miss one, let me know. But yeah, enjoy the video and I'll see you guys really soon. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming some Christmas holiday makeup, and I'm only going to be using Drugstore products today. Some products are new and some products are old. I've got like a box next to me. I kind of did like a shop my stash, but I didn't. I don't know. I kind of went through my stuff and I was like, okay, what do I want to use today? So I picked out some old stuff, some new stuff. So it's just going to be a mixture. Also in today's video, I am going to be answering some of your questions. So it's going to be a chatty video. I did put up something on Instagram and YouTube asking you guys to ask me some questions. Originally these were for another video with one of my friends, but then like all these questions came in after we already filmed the video, so I thought why not answer some of them in today's video, because a lot of them relate to me anyway. So I will admit there's some, you know, very forward questions, but I did say, you know, nothing off limits, so I don't know how I'm going to answer them. I'm going to try and answer those questions, but I don't know. I don't want to get myself into too much trouble. I'm going to start off with my brows. I never film my brows on camera, so I don't know, take it in. I'm not going to answer any questions just yet. I'm going to do my brows and then we'll get into it. I feel a little bit anxious about some of the questions, but I'll be okay. It'll be fine. For my brows today, I think I'm going to start off with this Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. This one is in the shade medium brown. I really need to pick up like more of these pencils because they're really nice. I definitely could compare them to the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. So yeah, if you're looking for kind of like a dupe that's much more affordable, you definitely need to pick this up. I like to kind of do the bottom of my brow. I can't even talk when I'm doing this, just to get like a nice, I guess, strong base. And then I also like to softly kind of outline the top, not too harshly. I'll leave the front though because I want to make this area a little bit more fluffy. Just going to create the shape for my tail. I've got the outline of my brows going. Now I want to kind of fill in those gaps. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer, and this one's in the shade medium brown. You don't have to be extra like me and use like all these brow pencils. I just like this one because it's a bit larger, and now I can just kind of roughly fill in all the gaps, just because I've already done, you know, my perfect outline. And because like the slim brow pencils, like they get wasted so quick because obviously there's not a lot of product inside there. So I like to use it for what I like to use it for, if that makes sense, which is obviously like carving out those brows, outlining them, because it gets in there really well. And I don't want to waste like all the product filling in my brows as well when I'm just like basically going over like this. I swear I can't speak when I'm doing my brows. I'm going to try and just make the front look a little bit softer and more fluffy, I guess. Just going to go upwards. To lock those brows in place, I'm using the Loreal Brow Plumper, just in the color Clear, to get them to sit where I want them to. My next step is to prime my eyes, but before I do that, I'm going to just carve out the brows a little bit. I like to do this before I prime my eyes, just so I don't like stuff my eyebrows up. I'm just taking this Revlon Candid concealer. I might use this to prime my eyes as well, I'm not sure. I've carved my brows out. I'm actually going to use my L'Oreal Infallible concealer to prime my eyes today. This one is in the shade Fawn. This concealer is like a little bit of a drier formula, so it will dry down a little bit, so I won't set it with anything. So I put a poll up today on my Instagram to see which eyeshadow palette you guys wanted to see. These are the 4 eyeshadow palettes I put up on the poll. I've got a Designer Brands one. I've got the Colourpop Dream Street Kathleen Lights palette. I've got the Chocolate Gold palette by Revolution, I think. And I've got the Australis Neutralize palette, which I've never used still. But it looks like the Dream Street palette has won today's vote. I don't even know if I've filmed with this before. I know I've used it like in my own time, but I can't remember ever filming with it. Are you right? Can you not kick my light, please? I literally had to retake that part like 5 times because he kept moving around and kicking my light, and then I thought I had it and he just did it again, and I'm not retaking that line again because I feel like an idiot. This one won by a long shot. A lot of people want to see it. I'm assuming maybe a lot of people own it or they just love Colourpop. The other ones didn't really get any votes, maybe a couple, but one definitely won by far. And then someone said the Zodiac palette, which I don't think I've put the Zodiac palette in that vote, but yeah, I don't have that palette. The first shade I'm going to take is this brown here. I'm going to start running this color in the crease. I've only used a couple of Colourpop palettes in my time, I guess. This one, and it was like really warm tone. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I filmed a look with that one forever ago and I really like that palette as well. This one I've only used I think a couple of times and I remember liking it. Like I said, I can't remember filming with it though. I'm not even sure like if you can still get this palette from Colourpop's website. I know they just bring out like collections left, right and center, and honestly I can't really keep up. Their releases are like a little bit overwhelming for me. I think they've got great stuff and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It's so cute. I love the variety. I love the affordability, but I try not to look at their stuff too much because it is overwhelming. There's just so much to choose from, and you know, I'd end up buying all of it if I just went on their website too many times. Now I'm going to dip into this peachy shade and just kind of blend out that brown. I might go back in with the brown as well, just to really blend it out. Let's get these questions out. I think I might just start off with something easy. Do you have a celebrity you base your look on? I don't think so. I can't think of anyone in particular that, I don't know, I base my look on and my style on. I just kind of do my own thing, so I feel like that question was pretty easy for me. I've got another question. It's a little bit more juicy. If you're one of my parents, please don't watch this part. Do you still enjoy sex after 8 years in a relationship? I didn't know if I wanted to answer this one, but I do. I still enjoy sex. Oh, it feels weird saying that because I don't know who's watching this video. Now I feel really uncomfortable. Yeah, but the short answer is yes. I don't really want to sit here and give you guys like sex tips because this isn't what my channel's about, but yes, I do still enjoy it. I'm not sick of Jared. I don't know what else to say without me getting like all awkward. Maybe to go on to another topic, yes, it was mine and Jared's 8-year anniversary a couple of weeks ago now, I think, but I can't believe me and him have been together for 8 years. It's honestly crazy. I'm 27 now, Jared's 28. So like I was about 19 years old when we started dating. If you go back on my channel, like we filmed a video together when I first started YouTube and we look like children. It's like absolutely crazy. I was so nervous as well. You can tell like in the way I speak and stuff like that. I was really nervous. I feel like I mumbled a lot. I still feel like I mumble now, like I can't get my words out. Jared was absolutely adorable. Like, he's so cute. He's still cute now, but oh my god, he just looks so little. And I don't know, it was really cute. I don't know if I mentioned, but this look is obviously going to be a lot more wearable than my last Christmas holiday look. I'm going to go in with this really warm kind of terracotta brown. I'm just going to kind of build this on the outer corner in the crease. So far these shades are blending really nicely. It looks a little bit patchy up here, but that's because I grew a pimple there overnight. But so far these blend out like really nicely and they're like really smooth. Some of the shades are really powdery though, so if that bothers you, just kind of keep that in mind. It doesn't really bother me too much. I've got another question here. How many boyfriends have you had? I've only had 2 boyfriends. One other one before Jared when I was in high school, and then obviously Jared is the second one. And yeah, I feel like both of them, like I was together with both of them for a while. Obviously Jared really long because 8 years, hello. But like even the other boyfriend, we were together for like, I think 2 years, 2.5 maybe. Like that's pretty long, like for high school. And then to go out of high school and then have another boyfriend. I don't know where I'm going with this. Obviously, like I feel like I'm kind of a relationship person, even though I've only had 2. I don't know, me and Jared just mesh well. I'm going to go in with this shade and put it on the brow bone just to blend out those edges. This shade has like a little bit of shimmer to it and I just feel like it has shown that big pimple under my eyebrow now. I'll have to face tune that out later. I think for my lid I'm going to go in with this kind of copper shade and I'm just going to take that flat brush again. I might actually wet my brush a little bit. That's better. That is so nice. I've got another question here that I've been avoiding because it kind of makes me a little bit anxious. Someone asked, what happened to the kitty squad? I need alcohol in that drink. I feel like if you know, you know. To put it simply, I kind of got kicked out of that group. A couple of people made it pretty clear that they didn't want to be my friend anymore. I don't know, like not much really happened, but it was very clear that a couple of people didn't want to be my friend anymore, and people say they don't take sides, but it was very clear that sides were taken. I guess to put it kind of short and sweet, for a particular person, I don't think I met their standard of a friend. Like I couldn't give them enough of myself or give them enough in general. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Sorry I couldn't give you guys like a full jug of tea. I'm not doing that today. Yeah, I could only give you guys like a little teaspoon of tea, little dribble. I think I applied that lid shade Forever because I just didn't know how to word that answer. I'm going to deepen up the look a little bit with this dark brown. But I feel like at the moment I'm just kind of keeping to myself and staying in my own lane. I don't really see that many people. I've only got like a handful, not even a handful of people that I really, I guess, trust. A couple of years ago, like I used to get very upset and depressed that I didn't have a lot of friends. I feel like I used to see everyone out with all of their friends and I used to get really upset about it. But as I've gotten older, like I don't feel sad about that anymore. Don't get me wrong, like there's times I can get lonely and I just don't feel like I can talk to anybody. But like I'm really lucky that I've got Jared as well because he's always there to listen and he's a really good listener. I did have a new eyeliner here by Loreal, but I realized it's not black. It's kind of like a silver, brown, I'm not really sure. Like it's just there on my thumb. So I'm going to go in with the Australis Make Me Matte liquid liner and do a wing. I might use a little bit of this, I'm not sure yet, but let's just see, you know, what happens. The wand on this is so bloody thick. I've never used this before either. I've got the eyeliner on. I really don't like that liquid liner. I probably wouldn't use it again. It's very, very dry. It's not that black. I feel like I had to layer and layer and layer to get it to look like this. And because I did that, it's very dry and I feel like it's going to crack on my eyelids. So I wouldn't recommend that one. Not a fan at all. I think I'm still going to go in with this L'Oreal liner. This is the Karl Lagerfeld collection, I believe. It doesn't say shade, it just says 12 on it. So I don't know. I think I might just put this on the wing portion. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, to be honest. It is a really nice shade though, and it's going on really well. That's cute. And for my mascara today, I'm going to use the Karl Lagerfeld collection mascara. These came all together, so I thought, why not use them? I did get an eyeshadow palette like in that collection as well, so I don't know if you guys want to see me use that. Wow, I've got like makeup all over my hand. I've got my lashes on. I used some Nikkia Joy Cosmetic lashes. I can't remember what these ones are called. I think they're the Aliya lash, but I have to check. So if you want to know, it will be down below. I don't have any new primers, so I thought I would pull out the Maybelline Master Prime, and this one is the Illuminating one. This actually smells so nice. It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. Also, because I tanned before and then I washed my hands, I think my fingers are like all white and here is like kind of fake tan color. So I have to fix that up. I'll do it later. Hopefully no one drags me. I've got this Revlon Liquid Gleam Potion. I don't actually know what this is for. I bought this such a long time ago and I just haven't used it. I thought maybe it was like a primer or like a liquid highlighter. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's got like shimmer in there. It kind of looks like a Farsali oil but with like a lot of glitter. I can see like a lot of purple through this, like purple glitter almost. I can literally feel like the glitter in between my fingers. It's kind of gritty, so I don't know how I feel, but maybe let's put some on our face and I don't know. It's not like that runny. It's kind of thick actually. I might just try to blend this in with a brush. Okay, I feel like I've put glitter all over my face. I don't know like if I really am into this. For my foundation, I'm going to use this Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation. This one's in the shade Buff Beige. I don't know if it's going to be the right shade, but why the fuck is my phone listening to me? I don't think I've used this. I feel like I would remember if I had used it. I don't know if it's going to be the right shade either. I didn't expect the packaging to be so heavy on it. Like I feel like you could hurt someone. It might be a little bit yellow, I'm not sure. The fragrance is quite strong. It's gone on nicely. I feel like it's not like a full coverage, it's like a medium, but it looks really beautiful. It says full coverage, lightweight. It definitely feels lightweight. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage, but it feels really nice. I don't think I've got any new concealers, so I think I might use this Revlon Candid concealer. This one's in the shade Creme Brulee, and from what I've used, I do like it. It's not like full coverage or anything, but it gives enough, I guess. Do we have any more questions I can answer while we're here? Someone has said YouTube guru drama opinions. I'm just assuming that you're probably talking about what's going on. I don't know, like I'm not really up to date with any YouTube drama at the moment. I'm trying to think of some, but I can't think of any. Maybe I'm just like really behind. There's always some kind of drama like involving James Charles or like Jacqueline, but I feel like people just, I'm not excusing any of their behavior because I know they've done some things that I definitely don't agree with, but also at the same time I think people love to hate them. Even when things aren't going on and there's no drama or whatever, I think people like to make it, like they like to make drama. Like I'll be the first to say that I'm not really like a James Charles fan. I don't dislike him. I just don't watch his stuff. I don't know. I just don't like watching his videos. They're not my cup of tea, so I don't watch them. I don't like sit there and watch them and like hate watch them. But yeah, you know how some people like hate watch? They watch people they don't like and then they like get angry about it. And I don't understand that at all. Like I can't fathom watching someone I don't like. I used to watch Jaclyn Hill years and years ago. But again, I don't know. She's not someone I really watch all that often. I might click on a video here and there, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of the people I actually do watch. Maybe I just don't watch anybody anymore. For under my eyes, I'm going to use my Australis banana powder, and I lost my train of thought. I know I was talking about like YouTube drama and stuff and like hate watching, but I feel like there was something else I was going to say and now I can't think of it. That annoys me so much when I like forget what I'm going to say. My mum always used to say, like, when I used to forget something, she'd be like, well, obviously it wasn't that important. Did any of your parents used to say that as well? The next product I've got is this Ulta 3 Bloom Blush Liquid to Powder. This one's in the shade... Where's the shade, hun? The shade's on the front. It says Flossy. Using fingertips, apply a small amount of blush onto the apples of the cheeks and blend from the cheekbones to the temples. I didn't set here yet, so it should work okay. Just going to take that on my finger. Oh my god, that's really bright. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a little bit bright. Like I wish it was a little bit deeper. I might just use my foundation brush to kind of help blend that. It is a little bit patchy just here. I may as well make it even over here. I'm just going to quickly take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This one's in the shade Light. I'm just going to bake my smile lines. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Savvy Press powder. This one's in the shade Sand Beige, and I'm just going to tap that over really gently. I'm also going to tap it over this blush a little bit, just to hopefully blend it in a little bit more. For bronzer, I'm going to use one of my faves, which is the DB Get Glowing Pressed Mineral Bronzer. And this one's in the shade Tahiti Tan. I really love these bronzers. They're just like really smooth and they go on beautifully. I just got a comment on one of my YouTube videos and someone thought I was 22 years old. I wish I was 22 years old. I know I talk like I'm like 60 or something, but I would really like to be 22 again. Or even younger. I don't know why I wished my life away. When you're younger though, you just want to be older. You know, everyone's like, oh, I can't wait to be 18. I can't wait to be an adult. Your parents are right about everything, I swear. When they say enjoy being a kid because you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about bills or money or life. You just go to school and you go home. Don't get me wrong, I love like being an adult and stuff like that. You know, you get your own freedom, you can do what you want. You can eat a cake for breakfast if you really want to. I'm just going to put a tiny bit on my nose here. Nothing too crazy, just give it a bit of shape. I washed my brushes yesterday and I kind of fucked this one up. I've just checked it now and obviously I didn't like smooth it over before it dried and now it looks like this. I don't know if like I'm orange or the settings on my camera have gone orange. For highlighter, I'm going to use the W7 Glowcomotion Shimmer Highlighter and Eyeshadow. I've used this once before. I don't know why I haven't used it again because it was amazing last time. That's what it looks like there. Also, going back to age, I would like to know how old you guys are. I feel like I probably asked that a really long time ago, but yeah, let me know down below. And also let me know how old you thought I was because I always get much younger than I am. You know, I always get like 22, 21. Those birds were loud. Sometimes I even get 18. It really depends like if I'm dressed up or not. If I don't have much makeup on or just like really basic makeup, I always get younger, obviously. I feel like if I put a school uniform on and I didn't put much makeup on, I reckon I could pass as a high school student. I get asked for my ID all the time, but you know, I'll take it while I can. But how nice is that highlighter? I obviously was like just talking so much, I'm just like packing it on. I'm going to put some on my inner corners as well. And for the lower lash line, I think I might go in with one of the green shades. I'll go in with this shade for my lower lash line, and then I'll mix this kind of beautiful shimmer color over it. I think for my eyeliner, I'm going to use this designer brand's Pigment Plus water resistant retractable eyeliner. I can't see a shade name anywhere, but it is like a green liner. So I'm going to put this on the waterline. I was going to do more of like a berry lip today, but you know, I really want to do kind of like a nudie pink. So I think I'm going to take it back old school. I don't know if some of you guys will remember this particular lipstick. I used to use it in almost every single makeup tutorial. This is back when I didn't own like a lot of makeup. This is a repurchase, so it's not old, but it's still old. This is the Rimmel Nude by Kate lipstick in the shade 45. I used to use the shit out of this. There really is not much left of this one, and keep in mind this was like a backup. So I already used like I think 2 of these, and this is probably the 3rd one. It still smells okay. Hopefully it's not off. I think I need to buy more of this lipstick. I'm pretty sure it's still around. It is just the nicest nude lipstick, and like I don't even wear lipsticks that much anymore. Let me know down below if you remember me using this lipstick in videos, because that means you've been around for ages. I'm going to quickly line my lips with this L'Oreal Lip Liner Couture. It's in the shade 630. I'm just going to do this to give it a bit of definition. I still love this lipstick so much. It's still one of my faves. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, which I really like. And also like the smell and the taste of it, as weird as that sounds, it takes me back to being like 16 years old when I used to buy Rimmel lipsticks. Like I always used to buy like real pink nude lipsticks. And I used to just, you know, smack them on and put concealer with them because that was in. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I absolutely love it. I love how the eyes have turned out. Just the tones of the brown, even that liner there, it looks really cool. And then that kind of foresty green down here, it actually makes my eyes pop quite a lot. I didn't realize how green my eyes actually look. My eyes kind of change between like blue, gray, green, depending I guess on my makeup and the day. Of course, I love the lip. It's like one of my faves and I'll never stop loving it. I actually really like this foundation. It looks really, really nice. I need to give this a proper wear test and review, so I think I'll film that really soon. But so far, I really, really like it. It was really lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It's got a beautiful kind of sheen glow to it. Even though I did powder, I just feel like it looks really nice and smooth on the skin. It's still got that sheen. Of course, I love this highlighter. This is like one of my faves. I need to put this in my like to use drawer because I always forget about it. I don't really know what else to say. I wasn't sure on that blush, but now that everything has been put together, it looks fine. It doesn't look patchy or anything. It looks nice and smooth. It's not moving around everywhere. I don't think I've got anything negative to say about any of the makeup I've used today. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me apply this look and answer some questions, even though I didn't really want to answer them. It is what it is and it's done now and it's on the internet. So before you guys go, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram accounts, my makeup account, nail account, and then like my normal real life account. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to. I don't think there's anything else. Just subscribe, hit the bell button so you guys are notified every time I upload new videos. You can give it a thumbs up and you can also comment down below because that also helps. And I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.